Hello, everyone! So today, we're going to take a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes Aerialbot Skydive. So Skydive is an aerial bot and one of the components to complete the Combiner Superion. And if you've watched some of my previous videos, I know I've mentioned that I don't plan on buying the last two aerial bots, Skydive and Fireflight, on retail. I was trying to wait for them to go cheaper in the aftermarket here in the Philippines, but it's Christmas and I just can't wait. And I had my bonus, so I had a little bit of extra spending money. So I decided to buy them when I went to the Toys R Us. I got this from Toys R Us, by the way. Unfortunately, the branch that I went to doesn't have Fireflight, so I had to settle for Skydive. But I don't regret it. I got this guy for a couple of days now. I've seen a lot of videos and posts saying that Skydive is like the best aerial bot among the deluxe class aerial bots, and yeah, I can definitely agree with that. But before we take a look at him, let's look at the box first as usual. This is the standard Age of the Primes box with Skydive here in his robot mode and his jet mode. It says here 5 of 5 for Superion. And it says 17 steps. Age of the Primes Skydive. Got this from Toys R Us. Here is a picture of Superion at the back. Skydive in a pose, his jet mode, and 17 steps. On the side is the standard statues of the 13. So let's get that out of the way and get Skydive going. So, accessories for Skydive are two blasters and the tail fin. This one is detached when you get him out of the box, so you can just peg it right there in the middle. Any way you want, it's your toy. So, Skydive is a repaint and a minor retool of the first aerial bot, Air Raid, here. So, as you can see, their mold is pretty much the same. Main difference is that their chest piece, this one is different from here. And aside from that, just the face sculpt, or the head sculpt. So as you can see, Air Raid has a cool head sculpt as well, but somehow Skydive's head sculpt is better, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys can see it, but his eyes are actually light blue, and then the orange face, it just stands out more. And somehow this feels better than this. I can't explain it. Probably because of the paint. This is definitely has more paint on it. And the design of the jet at the back is also really cool. One more major difference about this is the accessory, the guns. Oops. These are the guns of Skydive, and these are the guns of Air Raid. So, despite being a retool, we are lucky enough that Skydive was given a different pair of weapons. Unlike, I know I don't have Fireflight yet, but I know from watching reviews that his gun is the same as Slingshots. But anyway, let's take a closer look at Skydive. As you can see, the face sculpt is really amazing. The Autobot logo here on the chest. There's just a minor gap there on the forearm, which I don't mind. And the legs are pretty much the same as Air Raid, just different paint apps. The back and the back of the legs, really no big hollow points. Just really cool. So for articulation, the head can move up, down, side to side, and it can even like rock a little bit side to side. So for the shoulders, they can move the full 360. They can move all the way up like that. There is a bicep swivel, elbow bend, almost or more, a little bit more than 90 degrees. Unfortunately, no wrist articulation. There is a waist swivel. The legs can kick sidewards that far, forwards that far, and backwards that far. There is a thigh swivel. Knee bend is pretty much 90 degrees. And of course, as usual, there is the ankle tilt, which is pretty standard. Now, let's look at size comparisons with his fellow Aerialbots. So, I've already shown Air Raid here, so they are pretty much the same mold, so they are the same height. Now I have here Slingshot, which he is pretty much the same. they're pretty much the same height. And lastly, the leader of the aerial bots we have here, Silverbolt. Now, they all look good together. I'm just missing Fireflight. I can't wait to get Fireflight as well, so I can show you how to combine them into Superion. Now, I'm going to show you real quick how to transform him. I know it's not the usual thing I do. I usually post a different transformation video, but this guy is a remold of Air Raid, and I'm pretty sure I already posted that. So, excuse me, just a quick rundown. Just turn his head around, flip this chest piece up to reveal the wheels. Now push the hands in, the hollow point in the forearm. Now what I'd like to do is we can connect this tab to that slot right there on the side of the elbow for both sides. Then we can straighten up the wings. The wings will connect through that tab and the back of the forearm. Now for the wings, we will pull it from here, or the wings, not the wings, the cockpit, and raise it up, and then we'll pull this over his head. There are tabs right there to connect on the shoulder. There. So there's the front part already done. For the legs, we basically just combine them first through these tabs into those slots. So connect them. Oh, for some reason I can't connect them. There. Now we will pull up the feet, not the legs. Now you'll fold the legs inwards until it locks in place. There is a tab right there that goes to that slot. And then fold these leg panels all the way up so that it connects through this tab and to that slot. So just connect it right there and do the same with the other one. Now for this one, it's a little bit tricky. First, you pull this all the way here, then you pull it that way, and then we pull it forwards to the point that the back part here is actually past this, like the knee, or like the thrusters right there. Once it's past there, you can just push it down, and it actually tabs in really nice. Now just fix the back wings, and here we have Skydive in his alt mode. Now we can connect or tab in his guns underneath his wings, Seeker style, so that he is ready for combat to fight those Decepticons. So as I've shown earlier, this is Skydive in his alt mode, which is a jet. I don't know what specific jet this is, and I know I just breezed through the transformation earlier. If you guys want a more detailed transformation video, you can just watch my Air Raid transformation video. I have the link down below in the description, so you can watch that. And so yeah, going back to Skydive, his paint app is amazing. I just love the black and gray contrast there, and the yellow, like the yellow streaks here in the wings, plus the Autobot logo on both sides. And the bright blue and yellow on the tail fin really brings, like, it stands up because of the gray and black color of the majority of the jet mode. So this is a complete redeco again of Air Raid, so a pretty clean jet mode up top. Even on the sides, it's actually quite clean. It's just that when you look at it from down below, you can see that it's basically the entire thing cramped up underneath. So just a quick comparison with Air Raid right there. So their tail fins are different, but aside from that, they're pretty much the same. And I guess the diversity of colors here for Skydive really stands out, or like makes him look way better than Air Raid. Now for size comparisons, oh, I've already shown it. So they're pretty much the same. And of course, I'll show you Slingshot. I have Slingshot right here. Oops. The tail fin is not standing up. So still, I think this is, oops, sorry. I think this is still a much better jet mode, at least when you look at it from the top. This just looks weird, but at the bottom, this is quite clean, to be honest. And then, of course, the leader of the aerial bots, we have here Silverbolt. Let's see what they look like all together. Oops, let me adjust the camera. There. So they actually look pretty awesome together. Like a decent fighter jet unit, which is really nice. I can't wait to get Firefly, although I'm pretty sure it's just this guy with different paint colors. So yeah, that's it for Skydives Jet Mode. So final thoughts on the Age of the Primes Aerialbot Skydive. Despite being a repaint and slight retool of Air Raid, this guy definitely stands out with his different paint apps, the way his paint apps was done. He really stands out as a different character altogether than Air Raid, and he is one of the components for Superion. So if you are completing Superion, definitely a must-have figure. And even if it's a standalone figure, if you're looking for one deluxe class jet Autobot on your collection, this is a highly suggested recommended one compared to the other aerial bots. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you do. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.